Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to 15 Days of Mogu, Vlogmas Day 4. Thank you to anyone who is still here. Yes, it is day 4. I will admit that in working, from what I've done in the last episode, basically working after that, I kind of felt a little sense of burnout for a second, but I did get a lot done, so that could be why. I kind of decorated Apple's house a little bit, but like not much. We can take a look at this at the nighttime, guys. Doesn't it look so good? I'm enjoying it a lot. I love the snowflake items. They're just beautiful. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna set this island at night for the dream address. But yes, so we did a bit of Apple's house. We still haven't decorated Murphy's house. We brought up some of the decorations up towards this way a little more. But I did a lot of things. So update time. Ta-da! If you can't tell, I did the terraforming for the Squirrel neighborhood up in the top left, and I know in the last episode I said that I was going to do Able Sisters under the winter market, but I actually am gonna put it under the Squirrel neighborhood because the space under that cliff was just too big to be like I'm not good with transition areas, so instead of making that a transition area, I'm just gonna make it Able Sisters, and then what I did, I also got like rid of all my flowers and trees back here, except for these. Like, I moved everything over here. But over here in the last episode, I was talking about, I just went in a big circle, ignore that. I was talking about this cliff here, the edge of it, but I ended up shaving it down so that I can expand the Christmas market, because as you can see, it's quite large now, because I have kind of a different idea than I had before for it, so which requires like a larger space. But yeah, so this is like about the size of our Christmas market at the moment, and then I started doing just a general terraforming of the cliff for that. But my problem is, see, now I have this incline here, but I was thinking about putting an incline here to get up to the Meet Santa area, but like 2 inclines in the same frame, isn't that kind of a crime? I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about that idea. I'm not vibing with it too well, so I don't know. So we're kind of ignoring this area for now. We're gonna touch on that later. Also, another problem of mine is, look at how many inclines I have on this island. I have 7 inclines on this island right now. This is the most inclines I've ever used in my life, and I'm just like, I want more. I think they updated it so you can have 10 now. So, cause I'm like wondering if I should do an incline. Let me show you. All right, I'm wondering if I should do an incline here to get to the top cliff, but then I'm thinking I might just do a little ladder situation, because this cliff is like small enough. I don't think it's big enough to warrant an incline. Why did I just do that? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have like a little ladder moment for this cliff. But today, I'm thinking for today's episode, I also put in this bridge here, And so this is, you can get here from Anakati's house. If you come down to Anakati's house and you go on this beach here, and then you can come around and get to this area. Because I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to, I don't know, I don't think I want you to be able to access this area from that area is what I'm trying to say. So I might fix that up. But for today's episode, I think we're just gonna do a little Able Sisters decorating, maybe. I'm not really sure what I want to do with Abel's. But what I will start with is putting this path down here. This needs to go. I don't think I've caught one of these anyway, so I'm even though this is a speed island, like, I'm still catching bugs to donate to the museum, which is actually rare for me. I don't usually do that, but I've been finding joy in it lately, kind of just every now and then, because I'm doing this island so fast. Like, this is literally the fastest I've ever decorated an island, and like the most inspired I've ever been for an island. I'm hoping that this flow sticks for like because I have so many island ideas. Alrighty, I'm liking that. This island is beautiful. Even the naked parts are beautiful. Your island is beautiful. Why do you guys, they always do this to me. They always talk to me when they're a level higher than I am. They always look down on me. Wow, it took me long enough to get the smile reaction. Alright. Let's get down to business to defeat. I'm not gonna even finish that sentence. Okay, I said we decorate Able Sisters, but I'm just warning you now, do not get angry with me if like halfway through I move to something else, because that honestly is just what I do. Like, if you haven't noticed by now, I mean, we're on episode 4, guys, and I barely commit to anything. I didn't even completely finish Henry's thing yesterday, in yesterday's episode. Let's see here. Let me customize these changing rooms. Alright, now let's set these down. Yeah, it'll be something like that. That doesn't look too bad. We need some light in here though. I might shave this back. And then if I do that, I can move these over. And then that leaves room for lighting, which I think will be glowing moss balloons. But if I do glowing moss balloons, I'll need to put something different back here. So maybe a park clock instead. And then we go for our glowing moss balloons. I'm not sure if I want to do them in red or green, so I'm gonna leave it green for now. And then it'll just depend on like what comes out in color. This is gonna bug me. It was okay before because the whole thing was uneven, but now this has to be a square or it'll torment me. Alright, this path is probably not going to stay like this. It was just kind of like to help me get a vision. So we have our changing rooms. I needed some type of table. Let's try this one. But if I use this, then I'm definitely going to have to change these golden moss balloons because that's going to be like a ton of green in this area. I don't think I would know if I want all of that green. Because of the way this is, I won't be able to push these together, and that bugs me a little. Let's see. And then we would basically just like have stuff on it, like clothes, shoe boxes. Oh, those are kind of too high. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna customize these paper bags. More clothes. We'll keep the... What color do I have for that one custom? Red. So we'll keep the green one. We'll keep the green one green. Which is not that one. And then we'll customize the red one. Some shoe boxes here. And then the paper bag down here. Yep, nice, nice. And then I have some drink machines that I don't know where I want to put. Maybe I'll put them here. Don't ask me why. You know, like I said in the last episode, it's Animal Crossing and it doesn't have to make sense. So instead, we're gonna do this and this. And we're gonna put our drink machines down. Yes, we're so festive. I love it. That looks really pretty. Yes, I'm like digging this a lot. Like, it's simple. We don't always need an extravagant what is this called? Able Sisters. We sure don't. Let me grab a cash register. Yep. Works for me. And then, I mean, honestly, this could be it. We're finished. That was I hope you enjoyed this episode. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I mean, for this area, it doesn't have to be too, it doesn't have to be too. Just, that's it. That's the sentence. And then something here, I'm not sure. Maybe just like another seating area. Honestly, you can never go wrong with a seating area. What I'm gonna do is grab some nature-y things, i.e. like flowers and shrubs and stuff, to put over here. Actually, I'm thinking I want to customize these to red. I think. I don't know. I think they might look better red. Let me see. Looking like. Okay, what do you think? Does it look more washed out red? Did it look better green? I don't know. I can't tell. It's just because the green is such a different... I don't know. I think it looked brighter green, which is kind of what I'm going for on this island. We'll come back to that. We will come back to that. I want to put a shrub behind, in front of the park clock though. There. Well, let's put our friend back. Alright, looking better, looking better. Okay, I think for over here, all that would be left, it would be to kind of fill in the edges, like up here too, and then more of a like having, I'll probably put this path down here, this one. Yeah, I'll probably put this one like in front of Abel's and then do something here. Not sure what. Let me map out where I want the houses up here. So I'm thinking of having one, it's gonna be 3. So I'm thinking of having one here. So I'm thinking of having one here and then one here maybe. Yeah, one here, one here. I don't have my ladder on me, but the one on this cliff would be on this side of the cliff, so kind of like here, but in the back, so it's not like centered with this one. Let me take a look at that on the map. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And then right here, since this would be probably quite a large space, maybe like a shared community, thinking of like a community garden, like right here. Maybe even have like a little waterfall coming down, a little lake, or just a little water piece, and then a community garden, something like that. Literally, I just made all of that up right now. I had no idea what I wanted to do there. And that's how my ideas form. They just snap back to reality. Well, there goes gravity. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's that. This is such a problem. It's a big problem. Oh no, why are you thinking? I've been waiting for a villager to think, and then it's the wrong one. It's always the wrong one. Okay. Look at how big this area is. I can't take it. Okay, let's think. Let us think. Okay, not gonna lie. Let me think turned into... Yeah, I went to sleep. So, it's the next morning, guys. And we have a visitor at the campsite. We're just not gonna talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay, so we're gonna check to see who our campsite villager is. Then I think I'm gonna set down the plots for my squirrel neighborhood where I want them to be, but let's go check. So like, I was running around my island yesterday and yeah, the lag, it's there. I can feel it. Who do you think it's gonna be? Let's hope it's a squirrel friend. Or Eric. Oh my gosh, wait, give me a second. Who is this villager? I know her name. This isn't Tia, is it? No, not, is it? Margie. Oh, actually, I didn't know this villager's name. Margie, I'm sorry, but you are not Mogu material. Alright, now that we got that, I'm gonna move Poppy's house. Look at her cute in her little nightie. How adorable. Alright, we're gonna put Poppy here. Yes, okay, this is the spot. So we got Poppy here. Let me make a ladder. Alright, I'm gonna put that here. I think I want it on the other side. And then let me mark out where I want the other house to be. Alright, that'll do. Let's look at that on the map. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm gonna place, I know I don't have my other two squirrels, but I'm gonna place the plots of the people who I'm replacing them with. Alright, we've got one. Dandy, dandy. And two. Yes, yes, yes. This house exterior is killing my vibe, but this is the spot. Alrighty, I'm tired of time traveling, so I'm gonna leave that as a plot for now. I think before the next episode, I'm gonna be grinding. Oh, look at this looks pretty nice. let me see. Could you get like a good picture view? I mean, I was never good with picture views, but yeah, that won't look too bad. Yeah, that'll do, donkey. But yeah, I'm tired of time traveling, so I'm gonna leave that as a plot. And before the next episode, I'm gonna be trying to get my remaining 3 villagers in, which means I'm gonna have to. Oh, I hate trying to kick villagers out. I like to wait for them to tell me they want to leave because it's such a hassle. Also, I've been debating on whether or not I'm gonna do like a rock garden. It would be like a natural rock garden, but I've been debating on whether I want to do that on this island. Or not. I just don't know. And I have to constantly go around and pick up overgrowing flowers because so many areas on my island are unfinished. Do I have this butterfly? I think I do. You know, I was in June in the last episode, and I'm in July in this episode because I was trying to get these to like stop blooming. I'm gonna have to look up when these are not blooming because I don't want to have to throw away perfectly good already grown bushes. I feel like my fossil collection in the museum is growing quite nicely. Alright, oh, one thing I have to do is I was pulling this in because I was pulling that in, but then I'm having the problem with the incline thing. I'm like, I mean, I guess there's no reason why 2 inclines can't be in the same picture frame, but it's really bugging me. And so I was wondering, now that I think about it, maybe I'll just do the incline on the other side of this cliff or in the middle. I don't really know the layout of the market yet though, so I'll probably fill this cliff in instead and then do the, because I don't think I can vibe with the idea of 2 inclines, even if that one's gonna be like further back. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's acceptable to have 2 inclines in one picture frame? I don't know. You know, I realized I hardly really used the third cliff on this island. I have a small one behind Nook's and then just the one where probably Hazel's house is gonna be on. But yeah, I didn't really use the third cliff, and I'm thinking that this Meet Santa cliff is gonna be probably the last cliff on the island. I think I'm gonna leave the back on the first level. I know for a fact, so I'm gonna have Eric manning the reindeer stables, which is gonna be like somewhere right where the museum is, probably like this open space right here. And I'm gonna keep that on the first level. I know I want that on the first level. I was also thinking, I literally have an idea and then I just change it. I mean, you're allowed to do that. It's your island. Even if you built up the area and you have a better idea, do it, guys. Don't settle just because something's done, unless you're lazy. Sometimes I do that because I'm lazy, but honestly, if you think you have a better idea, I'd always recommend to take it and use it and do it, because why not? Is this that bug that I have like 3 of in my pocket right now? We're gonna check. Oh no, I think this is new. Is it new? I don't think I have. Ah, it's new. Awesome. Okay. But Yeah, if you think you have a better idea, do it. Don't be like me. Don't. Well, you can be lazy. Honestly, I am in no way allowed to tell someone not to be lazy because that is my middle name. But I would recommend if you think you have a better idea, then do it. Because it's like, even if you built it up, but you think, oh, this would look better actually. Hey, you know your island best. So, you guys, I'm so stuck. I don't even know what I want to do for this episode. Honestly, I don't even know how long this is right now, just because this is like my third video recording. Oh, I'm such a mess on this episode. I apologize, guys. I'm like thinking maybe I'll just leave this as a short episode and regroup, because I am completely just, I don't even know. Oh, what I was saying, you know what? I'm just gonna terraform and then we're gonna call it an episode. I'm sorry this one's kind of short. Thank you guys for sticking with me, by the way. I really do appreciate all the views. I mean, I'm saying all the views like I'm getting a ton of views. I'm not. But for the people who are watching, because I am getting a few views, thank you for being here. I'm glad that you guys decided to click on my video. Sorry, it's morning. I just woke up and my throat is just gross right now, so yeah, I'm just gonna talk and do this and probably speed it up so that it's not just like, but yeah, I'm just gonna have a conversation with you guys. So about this island, like I said sometime in one of the other recordings I have done for this episode, I think like in the beginning of the video I said this, but I am experiencing a bit of burnout on this island because of how fast I'm getting it done. Which honestly is like, it's understandable and it's allowed. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. You are allowed to feel burnt out while building an island. You are allowed to stop building an island whenever you want to and starting a new one. Like, there are no rules to Animal Crossing. If you feel like you just don't want to work on this island, you're not inspired for it anymore, then don't. Do you know how many islands I've deleted after building up a ton? Let me count. So I had one that I'm going to redo. I plan on redoing it. I was doing it by myself, like, so no one saw any parts of it. And I have like a ton of ideas. Like, I did good builds on that island, but I kind of got overwhelmed for the back half of it because I knew what I wanted to do for the back half. I'm gonna tell you the theme right now, but I knew what I wanted to do for the back half, but I knew that, certain islands take a lot of creativity, and I don't know, there's just a word for building certain islands, but this island in particular was an industrial core city, right? So what the plan and what I had done was I did my city part in the front half of the island, and then I had a land bridge highway going towards the industrial part. So like I had like almost all of the robot villagers, I think minus Dell and Sprocket because they didn't fit the color scheme. But so the robot villagers would be at the industrial / factory part of the island, which was in the back. And then I also I had Marlo on the island, and I was gonna have him a mansion in the back as well, kind of like when you finish on the highway, his mansion is there, and then like around his mansion are like the factories and stuff which he owns, which is why he has a mansion. So I had Marlo there on a bell bag shaped cliff, like honestly it looked so good. I was like really proud of it. I got that idea from Peyton's Corner because she always likes to terraform shapes on her island, and so I had him on the bell-shaped cliff and everything. But then after that, because like I'm not gonna say I finished the city and neighborhoods of the island, but I had like the layout down, right? I had the layout down, and like, you know, I had a lot of areas placed. I mean, I had a lot of items placed. Like, it was looking like a city, but like a little like bare. So like, you know, I could have added more. Like, I had like the typical city items, but I didn't have like life. I needed to add life to the city. So it wasn't done per se, but it was like done enough to where I felt like I could start at least laying out the factory area. And when I tell you, once I like realized that, oh, like I can start working on the factory, I can start placing my robot villagers back here, I like got so overwhelmed and just deleted the island, which is a shame because it was coming along quite nicely. So when I do redo that island, I'm going to basically go for like the same thing I had done, but you know, I have a little more experience now, so it'll probably be better than it was the first time. And you guys will actually be able to see that. But I don't think so. I deleted that island after building quite a bit on it. And then I also deleted, I didn't build much on this island, but I had a tropical kid core island. I deleted that. Why did I delete that one? Oh, I deleted that one because I was inspired for my industrial city core one. So, I mean, honestly, guys, it is okay to delete an island if you are just not inspired or something else inspires you. It's totally fine. Don't think you need to be obligated to finish an island. If you make YouTube videos, even more so, you shouldn't feel obligated. Well, I should say if you don't, even more so, you shouldn't feel obligated. But also if you do make YouTube videos, you really shouldn't feel obligated. I know you probably have like subscribers who are like into that, but even what you've posted of that island has inspired someone to do their, like if they want to do that type, or even if they just, you know, want inspiration for the future purposes. You inspired someone in some way. I promise you. Like, honestly, if you make videos, you are out there inspiring someone. Like, there's no doubt about that. So yeah, don't fret about it. There's no rule to say that we have to finish an island 100%. Honestly, the joy for me at least comes in just making the island. Like, it just comes in making the island like at all, you know? So don't worry too much about the technicalities and just do your thing. Do your thing with me, yeah. Do your thing. But yeah. And so I say all of that to say I am feeling a bit burnt out with this island. Which is usually when, I'm not gonna say I jump ship, but more so it's like when I would take a step back, because I have a switch light, so I would take a step back and work on my other island, because I usually have two islands with two completely different themes. But because I'm doing Vlogmas, I can't really do that. So if the next few videos are a little dull, I will try not to make them be. I will try to do something major in each video, minus this one because I feel like I didn't do anything. But if the next few videos are a little dull, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. It's all that I can do to not just completely jump ship from this series. I really am enjoying making these videos. And I feel like once I get my, which I'm planning on doing today, once I get my squirrel villagers in, if I can get them all in before I record the next video, the next episode, tomorrow's episode, then we can work on our squirrel neighborhood in tomorrow's episode. I mean, I'm not making any promises because you have to do a lot of time traveling to get like a thought bubble on the right villager. I mean, I can go the amiibo version, but you still have to do a lot of time traveling and building. It's just building, I mean crafting. It's just like getting villagers is a hassle. Okay, that seems like a decent size for the Meet Santa cliff for now at least. I did shave that cliff down again, a second, what is math? A second or third time. So yeah, we shaved it down again. And that's just because these are so close together, but I still want a walkway over here so I don't have to do a backwards incline. I have too many inclines on this island. So yeah, this walkway will go back here to lead to whatever is back here. I might make this cliff bigger because I was thinking, I still don't know how I want to incorporate the museum. And so I was thinking maybe to have it be like the background building for the Meet Santa area, but also I do still have a big space in the back of the island. All of that on the top right, going from the cliff that I just built, that whole width going all the way back to the rocks, I don't know what to do with, like at all. I still have my house and I still have the museum. That is all I have left. As for build ideas, I still want to do, let me look at my list really quick. I still want to do a restaurant or bakery. And maybe where I do my reindeer stables, I could do sleigh rides, maybe. So maybe that could be next to Eric's house. Maybe. Possibly. That's just, that's. But yeah, so I don't know. That there's a lot of space unaccounted for, and I was thinking, see, I kind of decorated my house to be like a cozy Christmas house, but because I still have so much space left, I'm thinking maybe I can make my house something like some kind of, like, I still have space for codes, so I'm wondering if I could make my house like a skating rink. I know I could do an outdoor skating rink, which I really actually could do. Maybe I could do that and then have my house be like some kind of winter attraction, some kind of winter building. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do with my house because now I'm thinking top right corner skating rink outside. So I would download a ice code. I mean, why can't you have a skating rink? Why can't you? It is winter technically in my eyes. I know I'm in the summer, but like I said, where I live, there's winter, but it doesn't snow, right? There's winter, but it does not snow. So, but it does get really cold. So why can't the ice freeze over when there's no snow? So I might do that. I might do an outdoor skating rink in the top right of the island and then have the museum be the base building for that build. But that still leaves my house, which I will think about another time. So thank you for joining me in today's episode. I think this is episode 4, right? Are we on episode 4? I think we're on Vlogmas day 4. 15 days of Mogu, 4 days down. Math, like 11 days to go? Still wondering if I'll get this done by Christmas. I mean, the ideas are coming through. It's just the execution that has to hit. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in tomorrow. Bye-bye.